Why did the 76ers promote a general manager in-house when they really wanted a high-profile, out-of-house GM? Hey there, welcome to the Fumble here in Los Angeles. I'm Crystal Rich. Make sure you click the subscribe button below to join our notification squad and stay up to date on the latest sports news. And you can follow your girl on the gram at Crystal Rich. The 76ers promoted Elton Brand to be their general manager.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Now, let me tell you this. All of you guys know I'm a Sixers fan. I'm semi-happy with this hire, but I honestly don't like the way the 76ers went about it. He was a former vice president of basketball operations for the Sixers, so they hired in-house. Now, operations have been running pretty smoothly for the past 2 years, minus the whole Colangelo burner Twitter account thing where, you know, he made a whole burner account and got himself fired. Besides that, it's been pretty smooth with Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, trusting the process.
This is fine.
Elton Brand was a former 76ers player from 2008 to 2012 and also played in 2016, only 2 years ago. So the question is, why him? Because the 76ers were very vocal in saying they wanted the best. I'm not throwing shade, I'm just saying. They were looking at the Warriors assistant general manager, Larry Harris. They were looking at Jazz assistant GM, Justin Zanuck, former Cavs GM, David Griffin. Now, in my opinion, out of those guys, the best dude would have been Larry Harris because he was under general manager Bob Myers, who is with the Warriors. Now, the Warriors are playing chess and not checkers in the NBA. So if we got him, he could have showed us how to play chess and level up, Sierra, with the Warriors. Then there was Justin Zanuck, who was itching for a GM position ever since the Bucks played him and he went back to the Utah Jazz. I'm not high on him. Why would you want a non-traditional executive, Brett? Oh, so you can control him. Look at everything that the Sixers have done without a general manager. They promoted numerous positions in the front office. Guess what that means for the new GM? They can't bring in their own people because they already hired and promoted people in-house. They purposely did all those things, right or wrong, so they can lock down things exactly how they want him. What else is there for the GM to do? They already made off-season moves. They drafted, they did all these in-house promotions. They got Wilson Chandler in a trade with the Nuggets. They got Mike Muscala from the Hawks. They drafted Zahir Smith with the number 16 overall pick. They got Landry Shamet drafted number 26. I mean, come on. Listen, I'm always happy for a man of color, Elton Brand, who gets promoted to a huge position as GM. But honestly, it's kind of like a seat filler position. That's like you going into a job and all your work is already done for you. I mean, thank God, but seriously, people in high positions, they want control. Okay, now let's look at the starting five lineup from this past season and tell you what they're good at, what they need help on for this upcoming season. Starting with Ben Simmons. Obviously, guys, we know that dude does not have a jumper. We don't have to be nice about it. He needs to work on his perimeter shooting.
That'll do it.
1 point in a playoff game? How does that suffice? Okay, so traditionally, you're here and you want to guard your point close. You want to guard him really close, but all they have to do is step back. Because if they step back and clog those driving lanes, guess what? Ben Simmons can either pass or miss the shot.
Simmons, and that'll do it.
Okay, moving on. Joel Embiid. He needs to work on less turnovers and more assists. His turnover to assist ratio is pretty bad. Joel is a beast, but he's been working with skills guru Drew Hanlon to work on those small things so he can have a bully ball mentality. I mean, he's over 7 feet tall. He needs to attack the rim and make people freaking scared of Joel Embiid. I mean, we're getting to that point where he will dunk on you, block your shot, but I want to see more blocks by Joel. Then there's Dario Saric. He is a true stretch four. Of course, under the rim, he can attack it, but to be a true stretch four, you have to be able to make some plays behind the arc. And Dario, 40% shooting, and the best part is he's not even in his prime yet. Although all these players, including Dario Saric, need to play more defense. Then we are moving on to my boy TJ McConnell. Now listen, you can't just look at his stat line and say, oh, he sucks. No, TJ is a Philly favorite. He is all gas and no brakes. Super clutch. Why? I mean, this is a dude who will score a triple-double off of the bench in the playoffs. And plus, did you guys miss that pretty three all season long? And you know who else has a pretty three? JJ Redick. He has veteran leadership. He's not in his prime, but he still competes at a very high level. And oh yeah, about that three, 42% from behind the arc. So yeah, there is that. What do you guys think of the Sixers' new hire, Elton Brand? Like I said, I like him, but I just don't like the way the Sixers went about it. They did all the GM work themselves, and then they hired a GM, so he doesn't have as much to do. He doesn't have as much control. And honestly, I think that is the exact reason why they lost the bigger high-profile names that they wanted to hire, because who wants to go in a power position with no power? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Fumble. I'm Crystal Rich.